Starting again. All right. Blueberry French toast. We've got our baking tin. I'm not going to put that in there. We're going to cooking spray it. Okay, so that will just go soggy. We're going to cooking spray it up here. Reasonably generous cooking spray. All right. We're going to firstly chop up our, gosh, not enough room on this bench today. I want you to be able to see it. It's going to cut up our breadstick. Probably best to have a serrated knife. Right. Just going to use this small one. So you can actually use slightly stale bread for this too if you wanted to. I've got to walk all the way up to this thing. The business did not get anything yesterday, nor did it cause it for me. Alright. Okay. So. Ooh, I am so not using that. It's full of ants. Oh. I'll go get another one out of it. It's full of ants. It's called It's Sat in the Cupboard for the holidays. Let's go with one that's never been used. Not serving anybody ants today. Well, yeah, a little extra protein. Right, why are you sitting so far away? All right. Okay, we're going to slice. Now, I like to do it on a bit of an angle. Makes the toast look a little bit nicer. So we're just going to slice our French stick up. It's tiger bread. I like tiger bread. Oop, that's too thick. You don't want to do it too thick. You want a reasonably thin slice. Bread knife. That's better. I'll pinch a couple of the bread knives from up in the office. It is actually easier if your bread is a little bit not as soft. So a little bit stale because it's under the air. Just get a little slice. It's really easy. You could probably prepare this the night before and have it in the fridge and then just take it out and bake it in the morning. Okay, so. Alright. So we're going to just stack. That one's a bit too thick. Alright. Stack our bread in here. Up the pan. Once you get a few in there, you can start lying them a bit flatter. Get them in. Just kind of squish them out a bit. A bit flatter. Is anyone away today? I will put this onto YouTube so that you can look at it again later. But you want to get all of your bread into here as much as possible. Get nice and packed in. Because this is going to soak up all of our egg. And it's quite a lot of egg involved in this, yes. Pardon? No idea. No idea. Don't really care. Something like that. You don't have to subscribe, you just have to watch it. Okay? So you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. Alright, so in a large bowl, eggs and egg whites. There's 8 full eggs and then 8 egg whites in this mixture. Okay, so we're going to go with 8 full eggs first. 1. And I am going to crack them into, I'm just going to crack them into here first so that, just in case I'm using a lot of eggs, and if I get a bad one and I crack it into 7 other eggs, then I lose all those eggs. Okay, got to chuck it all out, so. Sweating finger, I must say. Hot up here. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 eggs. Now we're going to separate eggs. So we're going to be a bit more careful about how we go about cracking the eggs. So right on the center, when you open it up, pull the top off and let the egg white go in, and then you can just tip the yolk backwards and forwards between the two and get rid of the white. You don't have to be too particular with this. If you get a bit of yolk in, it's not going to be that big a deal. If you were making a meringue and you got some egg yolk into the white, you couldn't use it. The protein in the yolk stops the meringue from getting fluffy. Pull the top off. 8. 2. 3. And it separates quite easily. I actually have an egg separator at home. Just place it over a cup. 4 more. Nope. We are getting one though. What did I just do that for? Oops. Just going to get some of that white out of there. Make it a mess. Deep fry comments just threw me off there for a second. Keep a track of how many eggs. 2 more. It's a lot of egg, isn't it? I'm actually thinking this container will probably not be the best option. I might think. Ruth, can you have a look in the thing? Oh no, actually, I might have one here. No, I don't. In behind you, the glass bowl, the glass cooking thing. It'll be other cupboard. So it's the glass baking dish. Now, a suggestion, guys, is if you have a baking dish at home that you would like to bring in, you can cook this in it, then take it home at the end of the day. Thank you, that's fine. I'm going to use that. Because that will be easier than having to scoop it all out into another container. Okay, so if you've got one, you only have to scoop half of it out and give it to the other person. Or just bring in a small one and you can make 2 small ones. But I'm going to use this because I think this isn't going to fit all our liquid. Okay? So we're going to go round in a circle. It's a moderate oven, so it's 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Guys, if you're doing your work plan now, you don't have homework. So, The what? Yes, that's due this double lesson, next double. Right, so you just get all of your bread in. I've just gone around in a circle. I think that's going to work a bit better. And I'll be able to fit all of the couple of flat pieces on top. There we go. All right. So 8 egg whites and 8 eggs. Hello, Mr. Price.
Today.
Yeah, best time to come.
Now, all those children know that I'm the official taste test.
Absolutely. Blueberry French toast today. All right, we're with you. Get it all mixed together. All right, so into that we are going to add our vanilla. So we have a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so a full teaspoon of vanilla. We have half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon is quite a strong flavour, so you don't need a lot. A third of a cup of maple syrup. So we're going to use our jug for a third of a cup of maple syrup. It's liquid. And we use, so now third of a cup is just a little bit over, just a little bit under the half a cup. Okay, third of a cup of maple, all in there. Just a second. And 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. You've got to make it sweet. 2 tablespoons. Now, when you do brown sugar, you always firmly pack brown sugar. So make sure it's firmly packed. So it's like it comes out in a little sandcastle. Right, whisk that all together. Make sure you break up your sugar. You don't want big clumps. Get it all mixed through really well. You want to get rid of any clumpy, bumpy bits. Boys, I have no idea what you're doing, but you're going to be making it work, man. Stop talking. Yes. All right, we're pouring this over the top. All right. And then we're going to push it down. Okay, you want to soak all of the egg into that bread. You want to get as much in as possible. So get a bit mucky. Right. And lastly, we have 2 cups of fresh blueberries. Quite a lot of blueberry. Fresh or frozen, it doesn't matter. The frozen ones actually can be even better because they're really good quality. And frozen tend to keep their vitamin C, okay? Because they freeze them immediately. They pick them, they go straight to the processing plant, and they're immediately processed, and so it locks all the goodness in. And we're just going to spread these suckers everywhere. And they'll all burst and go through the food. Okay, and that is our exceptional breakfast. This should feed 4 or 6 people, depending on the family. I remember EJ. Who here remember EJ? Yeah. He goes, well, miss, it's just 2 people in my house. There we go. In the oven. Moderate oven, it's going to bake for a little while, guys. So if you want to come back, lunchtime's going to bake for 40 or 50 minutes. So the sooner you get it in, the sooner you get out of it, okay? So you need to, it's not complicated. Okay, so breaking eggs and chopping up bread. Okay, and doing a bit of mixing. So it literally should take you about 15, 20 minutes to actually prepare your recipe, and the rest of the lesson will be waiting for it to cook. Okay? Those aren't pancakes, they're fritters. And they're my lunch. Right. So when that's cooked, I will finish